All right, thank you for joining us today at Hugh Jass Bicycling Channel. My name is Matt. I'm here today to tell you a little bit about one of our great partners in the area, the Saris Cycling Group. Saris is one of the leading manufacturers in bike racks, power, and indoor training. And we were fortunate enough to get invited out to take a quick tour of the plant. I think you'll be surprised at how this stuff goes together. So that being said, let's just do a quick overview of some of their great products. Saris is the manufacturer of the Bones rack. They have a Bones 2 bike and a Bones 3 bike. This fits a lot of cars on the market, hatchbacks. There are cars that it doesn't fit, so I recommend that you check their fit guide. Power Tap, there's lots of accessories that you get from Power Tap. This is a speed and cadence sensor, Bluetooth compatible, that you can put on your bike that'll talk to your smartphone, Garmin's, or all their Power Tap accessories and head units. And then the Cyclops Fluid Trainer. This is one of our favorite trainers. Very quiet. Its resistance is controlled by a liquid oil bath and a flywheel on the side that cools the unit as you ride. This unit ramps power up infinitely as you pedal and shift through your gears. So it's a great training unit for most serious cyclists who want to stay in shape in the winter. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of this stuff going together. All right, so one of the things that I would say about going to Saris and visiting is that it's very industrial. It's a warehouse. It's a manufacturing area. People ride their bikes there. They have their bike storage up. It's actually a pretty cool place. You don't see too many things made in America anymore. All right, in this shot you see trainer frames being made. The machinery is huge and powerful, and it takes the tubing and it bends it into shape, and you can just see the manufacturing process and how it's working. After each one of these is made, it's put in a jig and checked to make sure that it's absolutely perfect. You can see in this shot, Joe's pretty impressed with the machinery and how it bends the frames. It's pretty impressive for him and for all of us. So one of the reasons that these U's are checked every single time they come out of the machine is because everything's welded electronically. When you go into the welding department, all the U's go into forms, and a big welding machine flips them into the welding unit, and then the electronic welder will lay the same weld every single time on these. So it's very consistent. Everything is checked at that point as well. And then in this clip you can see how Saris actually manufactures the reservoir units here, and how their CNC machine actually will cut into the casting for the parts, for the bearings and such. It's a pretty neat process. Here you can see the CNC machine changing bits even. It's a pretty high-tech piece of machinery. And then this final clip of trainer manufacturer, you'll actually see the outer fan flywheels being machined and balanced. So if you have a Cyclops trainer at home, just take a look at the outer flywheel here, and you'll see that each single flywheel has balancing, just like the balancing of a car tire. The CNC machine comes in and actually removes material. Because these are cast, there may be air pockets, or there might be little imperfections in the cast. And so what they do is remove material to balance instead of adding it like your tire. But same process, every single one of these is machined by this machine with workers. They touch every one and test it. So, all right, now moving along to Power Tap. In this clip, you can actually see that we're going into what I call the Power Tap lab. All the electronics for Power Tap, the hubs, the new pedals, the new chain rings. Everything is done in this room, and it's very interesting to see how all these things are assembled. Here you can see they're testing a wheel, and they test each and every individual item to guarantee that when you get this stuff, it works perfect. All right, as we move through the factory, you can see the volume of product there. Saris is one of the #1 manufacturers of industrial and community parking bike racks. And so you can just see all the raw materials and the half-assembled parts that go into that parking business. It's big, it's very impressive. All right, again, I want to thank Saris for inviting us out to see all the new stuff that they have coming out. I can't talk about the new stuff, but I can tell you that you should definitely keep your eyes open, stay glued to the Saris website. There's some awesome product coming out, and then not to mention all their mainstay product like the Bones rack here that is basically some of the best stuff you can get on the market. Lifetime warranty, made in the US. Please check it out, and we'll see what our next adventure holds. Thanks again.